This is Times Drive and I'm Joel Pereira. Now in India, the German car manufacturers offer the loaded and discerning car buyer any number of models to choose from for their loaded and discerning car buying needs. Looking for a sedan, there's the E-Class or the 5 Series. Looking for a two-door sports car, there's the SLK or the Z4. Looking for an SUV, there's the Q7 and the X5. Looking for an even larger SUV? This is what you need to get. The Mercedes GL500. It's perhaps the biggest SUV being sold in India right now and probably one of the biggest SUVs being sold on the planet. The GL500 is Mercedes' way of saying let's do more. They realized that they need to go bigger, more badass, have enough chrome to dazzle children and small animals and trigger epilepsy among the epileptic. Yep, with the GL500, Mercedes went nuclear.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty, 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 trying to catch me riding dirty.
Now if the GL ever pulls up next to you at a stoplight, you realize that this is a big car, something they euphemistically call a full-size SUV. Designed primarily for the fat asses in the US market, the GL is longer than the already gargantuan Q7. And at a staggering 6.8 feet, it's the tallest SUV available in India today. It's a slab-sided, high-riding, hardcore 4x4, but with lots of luxury. Now, Mercedes has been selling the GL class since its introduction in India last January, and they were selling it with a pretty decent 3.5-litre diesel engine. But if you want to go bigger, that's not enough. So what Merc has gone and done is stuck a massive 5.4-litre Petrol V8, putting out 388 brake horsepower and a knee-trembling 530 Newton-meters of torque. Like we said earlier, this is a massive SUV, and when you hit the gas, you don't really expect miracles. Well then, chew on this. This road-going behemoth, this steamroller on 4 wheels, will do a 0 to 100 in less than 7 seconds. It really is all about expectations. You get into an SUV and you're not expecting white-knuckle moist underwear action. Now, putting all that fury to the road is Mercedes' trusted 7G Tronic autobox. But in case you decide to take off on the woody trail and shoot a bit of rough terrain, it's got a low-range gearbox to handle that too. Plus, you've got enough kit in here to attack and defeat the world's slushiest place, if attacking the world's slushiest place ever grabbed your fancy. You've got locking differentials all around and variable suspension. What that means is if you ever come across a large rock or a log that you just want to drive over, but don't want to worry about soiling your underbody, push a button and the GL lifts up its ground clearance to 307mm, cross rivers up to 60 centimeters, go up 33-degree inclines. And here's something I found interesting. This car will tip over only after listing 35 degrees. On the road, however, the GL's gargantuan size does have its pros and its cons. Stuck in congested city centers, you'll feel like a nervous 17-year-old going out on your first date. Oh no, you're gonna think, these plebs in their Marutis are gonna dent the chrome. Nope, what this car needs to be is out in the open. It'll take to rough ground like a fatty to a bag of chips. It doesn't matter what you throw at it, the GL can take it. And like any modern car from the fatherland, you've got plenty of electronic or pairs to make sure that everything works just right. You've got adaptive suspension, so you can switch between comfort mode, which will make your ride comfortable, and flip back to sport mode, which will stiffen up the chassis. As expected, build quality is A-grade, and the GL500 is enough bells and whistles to keep you fiddling around for a week at least. Our suggestion? Read the manual, you'll need it. Standard kit on the GL includes electric everything, the command infotainment system with a 4GB hard drive and top-notch Harman Kardon audio, a reverse camera, twin sunroofs, DVD screens for the middle row with cordless headphones and heated or cooled front seats. And the convenience doesn't end there. Now Mercedes really have thought of everything. The third row seats fold up and down with the push of a button, and so does the tailgate above me. When you are rich, you can't be caught doing anything as undignified as pulling on straps. Now all these German SUVs come with buttons and dials and automatic everything. But where the GL500 scores high is space. It's got a wheelbase of over 3 meters, and that allows palatial space for the middle bench. And if you ever fold all the seats, there's enough room to fit a small house.
It's hard to miss the rolling goalies on the blacktop.
Now I know that none of you watching are sitting down with a pen poised over a checkbook, getting ready to run out and buy, and the reason is simple. If you haven't guessed it already, this is an expensive car with a price of almost 81 lakh rupees.